Could this really be the secret to success? So as a child, whenever I complained about that food that had been set before me at the kitchen table, my mom would say the same thing to me.
Oh, Brandon, there are children starving in this world right now. Be grateful you have food.
Even as a 7-year-old, I couldn't argue with her logic, right? Sometimes a person just needs to be reminded about how blessed they are, right? The same is true for adults today. In the hustle of daily life with work and school and kids and soccer games and dating and real estate investing and everything else, it can be hard to be thankful for the things that we have. It's not that we're ungrateful people. I mean, I would wager that every person watching this video right now can think of some areas of their life where they count themselves fortunate or blessed. The problem, however, lies in practicing gratitude. Yeah, it's like playing the tuba in high school or running a marathon. Gratefulness takes practice. It takes deliberate action, repetition, and time to truly become a grateful person. But for those willing to do the work needed to become truly grateful, an incredible life is in store. My name is Brandon Turner, host of the BiggerPockets podcast, and today I want to show you how to develop the habit of gratitude and how it can transform almost every area of your life. And hey, if you like this video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. All right, so why does gratitude matter so much? Well, because gratitude can make you more successful in almost every area of your life. That's not just opinion either. Studies have actually shown individuals who regularly practice gratitude find themselves happier, wealthier, and they have better health. For example, research has shown that gratitude can help you sleep better, reduce stress, increase your immune system, get more exercise, be more alert, be more enthusiastic, reduce your blood pressure, feel less lonely, feel less isolated, and earn more money. But do you know happy people's income is roughly 7% higher than unhappy people? True fact. Now, if that's not enough to convince you, consider this. By becoming a person filled with gratitude, you'll naturally develop a more positive outlook on life, leading you to work harder to achieve your goals. Look, if you've ever struggled with depression, you'll know that when your world seems dark and depressed, it can be really hard to dig yourself out to go work on your life. What's the point, right? I remember asking myself that during some of the darker days in my past. That terrible advice of, well, why can't you just be happy? That's often offered. That just sucks, right? It's hard for other people to grasp the difficulty of just, being happy. Gratitude, though, can actually lift the spirit out of that pit, setting yourself up on level ground so true growth can begin. Having an attitude of gratitude also makes you a more enjoyable person to be around, helping you network and build solid relationships with the world around you. When you consistently look for the good in other people and make an effort to be thankful for them, for their strengths, people want to reciprocate those feelings of positivity. These relationships can help you grow professionally, personally, spiritually, and benefit you in ways too numerous to comprehend. So for something as important as gratitude, why do people spend so little time feeling grateful? Why do we dwell on the past, the negative, the disappointments? Because we misunderstand what gratitude is and what it's not. So what is gratitude? Well, gratitude is not lying to oneself. It doesn't mean pretending things are good when they're not. It's not chanting, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me, until you've tricked yourself that it's true. Gratitude is finding the good things in life and choosing to acknowledge them for what they are, a blessing. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring all the negative aspects of life, because sometimes life does suck. But as my mom taught me when I didn't want to eat my peas at dinner, comparing your situation to something negative can actually be a good way to feel grateful for what you have. For example, you might be hitting a dry spell in your work. Like if you're in my line of work, maybe it's trying to find an amazing real estate deal. Now this could cause you to feel down because you can't find something. It draws you into a downward spiral of disappointment, so you don't work as hard to find other deals, and it's just negative, negative, negative. But when you compare that negative situation with a true crisis, something in your life or someone else's, you're able to see your situation for what it truly is, a temporary trial. Gratitude helps put life in greater perspective. As Robert Emmons, a leading scientific expert on gratitude, remarked, when disaster strikes, gratitude provides a perspective from which we can view life in its entirety and not be overwhelmed by temporary circumstances. Gratitude helps us take the negative emotions out of a situation and replaces them with positive ones. It helps us recognize that most of our trials are really probably first world problems, and that even in the true disasters that we face, there are still moments of truth, beauty, love, kindness, hope, and redemption. But what if we don't feel grateful? How do you become grateful? Well, I don't always feel like searching for real estate deals, but it's a good thing I live my life by intention and not feeling. I don't always feel like working out at the gym, but it's a good thing I live my life by intention and not feelings. I don't always feel grateful, but it's a good thing I live my life by intention and not feelings. The bottom line is being grateful is a choice. As Arthur Brooks said in a recent New York Times column, building the best life does not require fealty to feelings in the name of authenticity, but rather rebelling against negative impulses and acting right even when we don't feel like it. In a nutshell, acting grateful can actually make you grateful. I love that, right? As Brooks makes note of, simply acting or practicing gratitude can help you become a more grateful person. It's not about lying to yourself. It's about deliberate daily practice. So, if gratitude is the goal, how does one foster a daily sense of gratitude? What's that practice look like? Well, no doubt you've noticed the common theme in my videos lately here on BiggerPockets, living intentionally. Why? Because I firmly believe intentionality, which I define as focus plus deliberate, consistent action, is the difference between success and failure for almost everything in life. People who are truly intentional about things get them done. Everyone else talks about it. And developing an attitude of gratitude is no different. We're not naturally going to be grateful in life, so if you hope to simply will yourself to be grateful, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Instead, gratitude should become a habit. Gratitude must become a habit. Gratitude must become a habit. No, that wasn't a bad editing of this video. I said that 3 times because it matters that much. Gratitude's got to become a habit. You're not going to get better at hitting home runs if you don't show up for batting practice. You won't become a world-class guitarist without working on your scales and chords. And you're not going to become a natural gratitudist, yes, I just made that word up, without daily practice, a habit. That is why we felt it necessary to include a place to document your gratitude daily in the 90 Days of Intention journal that recently launched at BiggerPockets. But even if you don't have that journal, find a way to record your gratitude each and every day. This way, every single day, you'll be able to sit down and remind yourself that life is, after all, pretty amazing. This positive beginning to your journaling will help put you in the right frame of mind to tackle the rest of the goals, the tasks, the meetings, and the other plans that the day has in store for you. Now, before we get out of here, I want to leave you with some actionable tips for becoming a more grateful person. Feel free to incorporate these into your journaling time or find another time of the day to follow these 5 steps. Number 1, keep a gratitude journal. Sit down and make a list of every single thing in your life you're grateful for. Really spend some time on this and dig deep, trying to uncover every single area of your life that is good. And don't just focus on the big stuff, because reflecting on even the little blessings can allow you all the benefits of gratitude. Number 2, set aside time daily to be grateful. As we discussed a moment ago, gratefulness doesn't happen by accident or by itself. It must be intentionally planned, right? So set aside a few minutes every day to be grateful for those things in your life. Get specific and make it a daily practice. Number 3, change negative experiences into positive ones. Look, you're going to encounter struggles throughout your days and your weeks. The good news is, though, you have a choice of how you want to feel about those things. For example, maybe you offered on a piece of real estate that you really wanted. You could dwell on the negative, irritated, thing that you didn't get it. Or you can look at it in a positive light, knowing that buying real estate is a game of odds and every no is one step closer to a yes. I once purchased a duplex, spent 2 years remodeling it into a beautiful single-family house, only to lose $10K. I could reflect negatively on that whole experience, but I'm thankful I went through it because it taught me the true value of analyzing deals correctly and not just using head math or back of napkin math. All right, then, jot down this positive aspect in your journal as something to be thankful for. Number 4, don't just be grateful, show gratefulness. It's one thing to be grateful for the people around you, but you can take your gratitude to a whole new level by letting other people know that you're grateful for them. This, in effect, will multiply the impact of your gratitude, improving your day, improving their day, and strengthening your relationship. Make it a goal to tell one person every single day something that you're grateful to them for. Send an email, pick up the phone and call them, or shoot them a text message on your favorite, phone or social network or whatever. Everyone loves encouragement, so why not be the encouragement in their life today? In fact, why don't you pause this video right now and go do that? Text one person right now and just say you're thankful for them. You do it? You didn't do it, did you? All right, number 5, give generously. Finally, if you're truly grateful, give generously. The act of giving your money away to worthy causes is not just about helping those causes. It actually can help you become more successful as well and improve the quality of your life. Giving away money helps us put money into perspective in our lives, reminding us that money is not a scarce resource. It can be earned, and it simply flows through our fingers. It reminds us of how blessed we are and the power that we have to help others. You know, in the words of Sarah Blakely, billionaire founder of the Spanx brand, money is fun to make, fun to spend, and fun to give away. You know, additionally, donating money can actually make you happier, as studies show giving away money releases dopamine in the brain, the same chemical that rewards you with pleasure when you eat that good slice of pizza or have some amazing... If you're someone who can't afford to give money, well, just start with $1 or $2. You'll likely get some of the same benefits, but even more than that, donate your time. Spend a few hours every month helping out a local charity, a religious group, a youth club, or a school. Not only can you change someone else's life forever, you might just change your own. So, will you choose to be grateful? Remember, gratitude is a choice. Like a good marriage or a sport, it requires regular attention and practice. So, will you choose to be grateful? Will you choose to reflect daily on the incredible life you've been given? Will you make it a habit? As you work through your gratitude journal every day, it can be tempting to skip this field or simply write down something generic like my family, my friends, my job that you're grateful for, right? But I would encourage you to really spend some time and meditate on this question. What are you thankful for? Don't just respond with what you're grateful for in that second, but close your eyes and try to feel gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful, life-changing activity for those who choose to use it. So make it part of your daily routine and watch the entire world change before your eyes. All right, I want to conclude this video with a poem I discovered while doing research for the video. Now, if you're someone who struggles with finding things to be grateful for, my hope is that this poem is going to rock your world the same way that it rocked mine. It's called Blessings by Stephen Early. If you woke up this morning with more health than illness, you're more blessed than the million who won't survive the week. If you've never experienced the danger of battle, the loneliness of imprisonment, the agony of torture, or the pangs of starvation, you are ahead of 20 million people around the world. If you can attend a church meeting without fear of harassment, arrest, torture, or death, you're more blessed than almost 3 billion people in the world. If you have food in your refrigerator, clothes on your back, a roof over your head, and a place to sleep, you're richer than 75% of the world. If you have money in the bank, in your wallet, and spare change in a dish someplace, you're among the top 8% of the world's wealthy. If you can hold up your head with a smile on your face and are truly thankful, you are blessed because the majority can, but most do not. If you can read this message, you are more blessed than over 2 billion people in the world that cannot read anything at all. So you are blessed in ways you may not even know. For BiggerPockets.com, my name is Brandon Turner, signing off. Oh, and I'm super grateful for you.